What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. Welcome to the show. So we are back with another roster review. On today's show, we've got Zarseem Darth. He is a part of Protectors of the Porgs. That's awesome. Pretty cool name. All right, as always, Zarseem, start us off. Explain your Galaxy of Heroes name and the guild name. If you're new to the channel, I just like to help people out. I want to help you with game progression, getting better at Grand Arena, help you avoid the mistakes I've made coming up. So I've been doing these roster reviews, and I think it's really cool to see everyone's progression in the game and where they're at. Thank you so much for playing the game. Hope you love it as much as I do. So let's get right into it and help out Zarseem. So let's get a comment thread started. That way if he has any questions, any problems, or if there's anything that I missed that anyone can add, definitely feel free to comment below. We're all here to help each other out. All right, so right off the bat, if you go ahead and find some kind of lead that's in general for everyone, maybe even like Boba Fett, because Boba Fett gives critical damage to everyone. You need a leader, but see right off the bat, you got Ezra. Ezra's a great tune. You know, you want to use him, get him to 7 stars. Just don't over gear him. You know, maybe wait on his Zeta unless you really need it. Don't be like Oprah with them Zetas. You get a Zeta, and you get a Zeta, and you get a Zeta. Don't do that. That's how I was when I was coming up. So you want to work on him, but no one's really using him in Division 7. All right, we'll look at Anakin. Anakin is an amazing tune. You definitely want to get him as high as you can. His ship is amazing. You know, get him to like maybe Relic 3, Relic 4, wait. And you want to increase him, of course, eventually Relic 7. I only have him Relic 6, but he is amazing. So a couple of quick tips with Jedi Knight Anakin. I'm not sure if you've even unlocked mods. Mods are extremely important in the game. Speed. If you question anything, speed. And then, of course, do not put or upgrade any mods that do not have speed in the secondary. Don't do it. Slap your hand. All right. A couple of tips. You want to go either offense or critical damage. So you want to end the cross. You've got to get Anakin's potency as high as you can, at least 80%. If not, you've got to put a potency cross. I have an offense cross because I'm able to get his potency up higher through secondaries. So the rule is if there's a nest that's relict on your opponent's squad, you better watch out. Nest can solo Padme with Anakin if Nest's tenacity is 100% higher than Anakin's potency. Remember that. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to Kylo Ren Unmasked. He is my only first order tune. So in his ship node, you get his ship and Kylo Ren Unmasked. So he's great. He's one of the best tanks in the game. He is used in the Sith Eternal Counter if you don't have Shore Trooper. He's awesome. I don't have him even modded or geared, but he can get really thick. So if someone's using Kylo Ren Unmasked very well, comment below. Let's go ahead and let them know what kind of mods, what goes on the cross and the triangle, of course. Let's help him out. So he is amazing. If you're going to go for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, he is a must. All right. Let's go to... Oh, wow. He's got a... That's awesome. This is the first time I've seen in anyone's roster. So like I said, I love seeing these roster views. It's so funny. So I think this is cool because I'm telling you, with the new Mandalorian season coming up, they're going to swing something towards Tuskens. They're going to come out with a Tusken that's going to be kind of like Brood Alpha. I'm secretly in the background farming shards for the Tuskens. Shh. Don't tell anyone. I think they're going to be pretty cool. So I would think he needs... he's a support. He's a leader. So does he give lead to everyone? No. Tusken allies. Oh, and other allies gain half that amount. Okay, cool. So work on Tusken Chief. That'd be pretty cool, but don't go so crazy with this gear. Right here. So Tusken allies gain 15% defense, and other allies gain half that amount. So just by switching him to lead over Ezra would definitely help you out. Okay, let's go to Grand Moff Tarkin. I don't know why I said that. Moff Gideon. So Moff Gideon is amazing. I run him with Vader. So this right here is control the situation. Takes away 100% turn meter, and then when this is leveled up, he gives Vader 50% offense. Then with Vader lead, with 30% offense from his lead, plus 50% from Merciless, his first Culling Blade will take out almost anyone except for a GL, of course. Depends on how many dots you have. But the first Culling Blade, he can take out anyone, usually, if you mod Vader correctly. So I have videos where my Vader's putting 2 million damage in Squad Arena with enough buffs, of course. So he is amazing. He's great. You know, his lead, I don't think does anything for anyone but Darkseid. Yes. But he's great. To control the situation, to take away 100% turn meter from the opponents, that's amazing. Get your Moff Gideon to go as fast as you can. Speed. Speed and survivability. He hits like a noodle. Alright, I can't wait to get into this roster. Let's get into see this galactic power. Wow. Wow. That is juicy fresh. 27,447. Man, that's so cool. I have never seen a roster at that level of galactic power. Someone comment below if you see anything like that. This is great. So thank you so much for playing the game, buddy. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you. So keep playing. What I could definitely say is get your dailies done. Don't forget. Get those dailies done. Watch your energy. So at night, before you go to bed, if you have full energy, use it. I always use all my energy the first thing in the morning, and then make sure I'm using it at night. As far as like using it, getting gear, tune shard, just make sure you control your energy. You're using all your energy. Wow, let's take a look at this roster real quick. So another recommendation, do not activate any tune you will not use. Control your galactic power. Very nice. So from now on forward, this is so great to see a new roster. There's a lot of controversy out there about raising your galactic power to get into certain things, but why? You got to have a viable roster. I have over 40, I think like 45 tunes I have not even activated. My galactic power is exactly where my galactic power should be, basically. All right, so let's go to the top and let's get some conversations going. All right, that's my phone going off. So right off the bat, when you get into Grand Arena, you're going to have 6 total teams from your roster, not your fleet. So you need 2 fleets, of course. Make sure you're building those 6 teams. So let's take a look at your leaders real quick. Is that at the top? There it is. Okay. All right. So we already know Kylo Ren is, I think, only for First Order. Yes. So comment below, buddy, what is the galactic legend you're going for? So don't let anyone in the new guild you're with tell you that it's all about fun, get who's fun. Tell them no. You are part of the Kimchi gang and you're going to dominate. This is not how to come in 5th place show. So don't let them tell you that. The only fun in Star Wars Galaxy of Hero is choosing your galactic legend. So if it's, why come I can't go down up and down on these? Oh, that's leaders. Okay, my bad. So that's the fun part. Choose your galactic legend. That's it. That's the fun part. Everything else has to be viable. So whether it's, I would say go for the new galactic legend Kenobi. He's going to be amazing. You're not worked on anything yet. So pick the galactic legend you want. Don't let all the new hype over Kenobi deter you. If you love Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I'm old school. I like Empire. I like Rebels. So I'm going for GL Kenobi. Pick your GL, that's your fun part, and then go on from there. So let's take a look at some of these tunes. So leader, you've got Moff Gideon, Jedi Knight Anakin. What's Jedi Knight Anakin's lead? Jedi and clone allies have 60. Okay, so definitely if you're rolling with Ezra, you might as well put Anakin lead. I've never even read Anakin's lead. So Jedi and clone allies have 16% offense, 10% critical damage, and other allies have half that amount. Oh, for sure. He's like definitely this guy be your lead right here. Whenever an ally is evaded, they gain advantage. Oh, wow. Pretty cool. I would definitely use Anakin as your lead. Okay, so Old Ben's good. Used to be back in the day because he gives evasion. So yeah, all allies gain 5% evasion. So back in the day, they used to be the evasion team. Stormtrooper Han also is a good lead. They give defense for everyone. I think Lando also is for scoundrels, I believe. Yeah, scoundrel and rebel allies, okay. All right, so let's go back to your main roster. All right, so everyone says that you should start with Phoenix Squad and, get Thrawn, get Palpatine. I'm going to say no, not anymore. So you've got to, like I said, pick your GL, go through the prerequisites, start building viable teams around whatever you can get that's in the prerequisites. And then, because it's going to take you a while to get whatever it's needed to get your GL. And then you want to go ahead and head towards Jedi Knight Revan. It's like a broken record. Padme, Gas, or Darth Revan or Darth Malak. It's kind of hard to get all that at one time. But if you can control your galactic power, I just reviewed a buddy's roster who had all that, and his galactic power is only probably like 500,000 more than mine. You have to go for viable squads. Don't be going for bounty hunters, Imperial troopers. If you're not going for Sith Eternal, Night Sisters. You don't need none of that. So let's see. It's so hard to look at a brand new roster, but I know you're trying to get whoever you can get, but still want to build your teams, but build a couple of teams. So if you've got Jedi Knight Anakin, I don't see. Let's take a look at your Jedi. Okay. So Jedi. All right, let's build a Jedi team. So you got 3v3 going on right now. I would do Jedi Knight Anakin, Ezra, and Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano works great with Jedi. They're like salt and pepper. They've got to go with each other. You could do Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka, Ezra. That'd be a great team. Oh, that'd be a power punch offense team. And then you could do Obi-Wan for defense if you don't put him with Bastila. Try to get Bastila. She's amazing. Old Ben would be great underneath her. You could do Old Ben to taunt. You could do Jedi Consular to heal Old Ben. And then Qui-Gon Jinn. So that'd be a good little team. So you got two 3v3 teams here. You got a 5v5 team. So we'll look at Ahsoka Tano and help you out. So Ahsoka Tano, I thought she needed tenacity, but she doesn't really, it's actually Padme. My Padme gets stunned and I can't take away all the debuffs, and then Ahsoka will usually get defeated by then. But anyway, I'm still working my Padme squad. You want to get critical chance. On critical hits, she takes away debuffs. Where is it at? Maneuver. You may not even have it unlocked yet. Yeah, critical chance. Try to get her for critical chance, and I would say 2 critical chance sets and a health set, just starting off. The more crit hits she does, she takes off debuffs. It's better for crit chance. On her basic, I love her basic. I think her basic is one of the best. Of course, not a GL, but top non-GL, top 3 basic. So she deals physical damage, and then she takes away buffs, and it can't be evaded. There's so much evasion nowadays. So she's amazing. You definitely want to get her going. Put her with Anakin. Like I said, Ahsoka, Anakin, Ezra. That should be your team right there. Use Anakin as a lead. And then do Obi-Wan as a defensive team. All right, let's go take a look at all his team again. Definitely highly recommend you get, going towards Jedi Knight Revan. You're going to get Bastila. Bastila, I'm not sure where you can get her right now in your roster, but she is amazing on defense as well. TIE Fighter pilot is great. He does evade as well. You can put him with Old Ben. Let's see here, right here. At the end of each of his turns, for each debuffed enemy, TIE Fighter pilot gains 10% turn meter and has a 23% chance to gain Foresight. Plus, he's going to get evasion from Old Ben lead. He was pretty good back in the day. And he can hit pretty hard. He does buff immunity. Let me see. Yes, right here. Deal physical damage to all enemies with a 50% chance to inflict buff immunity for 2 turns. Buff immunity is huge. Like, you have to have buff immunity to go against Kylo Ren. You've got to put buff immunity on them. And he's pretty good. He can go pretty fast. So I would put him with Old Ben. I did some weird teams when I was coming up. Early on teams, that would be very well on defense. Old Ben, TIE Fighter pilot, and then maybe a healer or something like that would do pretty well. Okay. So Luke Farm Boy, if you want to go for Commander Luke Skywalker, you don't even need Commander Luke Skywalker nowadays. Getting back to that. You don't have to get Phoenix Squad. If you don't want to go that route, like I said, people who dominate, they don't even have Commander Luke Skywalker. They don't have Thrawn. Some of them don't even have Imperial Palpatine because they don't have Sith Eternal. So back in the day, you'd want to go for Phoenix to get, Thrawn, Palpatine. They are great, but you don't have to go that route anymore. Okay. I said, control who you work on. Phoenix Squad is a good squad. If you go Phoenix Squad, just don't gear them up all the way. Control the Zetas. And then I used them on defense for a while too. I used Hera, Kanan, and Zeb. Get Kanan to go pretty quick so he can at least get that taunt up. And then put a lot of potency on Zeb to put out that daze. Oh man, they're a pretty good little squad on defense. Okay. Let's see. If you're going resistance, I don't have any. I don't even have Raid Scavenger activated. Stormtrooper Han is pretty good defensively. If you activate this, he gets pretty leveled up. He taunts for 2 turns. Other allies gain 20% turn meter, and all other allies. And then his wary shot, let's see here. 25% chance to gain 20% turn meter. This attack has high damage variance, so I used him for a lead. He's pretty good, You got to have leads. You got to have good teams. Okay. Wow. So if the end game is for me to get to a live show so I can have you on and ask you these questions like, what route are you going? So with this early galactic power, that's so cool to see that, I wish there was someone like me to tell me these kind of things when I was coming up. Like I said, I was all over the place, Oprah with my Zetas, going the wrong direction. People say, oh, it's all about fun. It's about fun. Get your fun characters. No. Don't do that. My first 7-star tune was Mace Windu, and he's hot trash. Like 3 years later, 4 years later, and he still hasn't had a rework. So your fun starts with your galactic legend. Don't go all this hype with Kenobi. What's your... what do you like with Star Wars? Are you new with First Order and Resistance? Do you like Jedi Master Luke? Go that way. And then, like I said, JKR, Padme, Darth Revan, Darth Malik, gas, and a GL. That's all you need. You don't even need fleet. If you have that kind of roster, you will dominate by the time you reach my division. Don't go for Beskar Mando, slap your hand. Don't do that. Very nice. Roster, I said you're getting who you can get. You got to have 5 light side, 5 dark side. So let's go to he hasn't unlocked mods yet, so I guess I said with Jedi Knight Anakin, got to have high potency. If you can't, got to have a potency cross. TIE Fighter pilot, crit chance. Even with offense or crit damage hits pretty hard. Obi-Wan, mod him for survivability. Defense, at this early on, defense. Because that way the hits don't hit as hard. And a lot of health protection. I would say you don't even need potency because he's going to be your tank. With your early on galactic power, I don't think the potency is going to matter. Just go defense, health, protection. Get him thick. And the speed is the way of the game. If you question anything, speed. Everyone should have speed arrows. Everyone. Do not put anything else on anyone, especially in your early galactic power. Speed is the way of the game. So use Lando as lead. Stormtrooper Han. I think even Qui-Gon Jinn has a good lead. Yes, speed. Speed is the way to go. That's awesome. I would use Qui-Gon Jinn to get you a fast trio. Do Qui-Gon Jinn, Anakin, and Snips. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Even has a lead. Like I said, so I guess the only tips I can say is, like I said, get your dailies done. I know you may not have enough, credits to do things or crystals to do things or sim tickets. You will get there. Be patient. Stay the course. Don't be all over the place. Build teams as maybe 2 teams at a time. Work on 3 to 4 tunes at a time. Don't go so crazy with your gear. I guess that's about it. So thanks for playing the game. Very good roster so far. If I missed anything, guys, comment below. For Hera, survivability. She's the lead. You want to have her really thick. Ray Scavenger for damage. He does a lot of damage. Jedi Concert for survivability. He's going to heal. You're going to use Jedi Concert. I used him when I was coming up. He's your healer. Alright guys, I hope everyone enjoyed this. This has been a pretty cool roster review of only galactic power of 27,000. Alright guys, well, tell your friends, tell your guild. I've got more rosters coming out, and I'm going to start doing something on defensive teams for Grand Arena. Blast the like button if you enjoyed it. Until next time, Darth Kimchi, signing out.